Hey, that's right, folks. We are here at Tuesday's Tunes. Thanks for tuning in tonight for our election-themed / birthday-themed Tuesday's Tunes. Here we are. What is today? November 8th, something like that, voting day. Hope you made it out there. It is, yeah. I hope you made it out to the polls or your voting station today. I went today around 1:30. A quarter to or so, and I got I voted sticker, and I was reminded of last 2 years ago at the presidential election, I was a election official. I was a supervisor over at the one of the polling stations here. It was a lot of fun. I suggest anybody do it. It's a lot of fun to just to be a part of that process of our democracy, and basically, it's a 12-hour shift. You hang out there at the polling place all day, and you help the people vote. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like jury duty, but just a little more, I don't know, a little less confined, I think.
Yeah, I did it for 2016 presidential election.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I volunteered down at the high school.
Yeah.
High school or something like that.
That's cool. You were a volunteer. I actually was on payroll.
Yeah, I got paid something, but
yeah. I mean,
I've considered it volunteer work. It was wow. I'm not doing it for the money.
Yeah, no. But regardless, I hope you got out there and voted, because I think we're closed at this point, the polling stations. And we're going to be tuning into Bill Bartholomew's election coverage after the show. It starts during our show at 8:30 on WPRO. But we're going to tune in once we're through and take a listen to what Bill has to say about the results. And I wanted to show off my T-shirt. It's a Bill Bartholomew T-shirt. I got it at his album release a couple weeks ago. And mention that, So tune in to Bill after our show. Don't tune in during our show, Grace. No. But anyways, getting back to Tuesday's Tunes here. Our last episode, we did, let's see, looking at my notes, we did Yes It Is by the Beatles. Monster Mash is sort of a novelty seasonal treat. Warning was the producer's choice by Green Day. And then we did, I'm gonna screw it up. Two cassette. Yeah, Bill's song. Toucanette. That's what it is. Toucanette. And then I did October Sun, one of Fave's originals. So that was the 5 tunes that we did last week. And like I said, we're gonna do kind of like a election themed sort of beginning of the show, and then we might play around with some birthday stuff as we get going there into the show. So let's see what we got here in our Tuesday's Tunes Tonight show notes. I gotta pull out. So the first number, let's see. Our first number is from 1973. So we're going back to the early 70s here. This particular tune was the band's 7th album, and it was sung by the drummer of the group. And it was released in July 15th, 1973. Let's see, another fun fact about this, it's actually ranked number 99 on VH1's 100 Greatest Hard Rock Songs, which is just kind of interesting. But so with that sort of premise, in that we're kind of going patriotic election themed tonight. So that's why I chose this one, and I hope you like it. We're gonna get right into it here. Here's number 1 coming at you, folks, from 1973. All right, here we go. Out on the road for 40 days. Last night in Little Rock, it put me in a haze. The sweet, sweet Connie, she's doing her act. And the whole show, well, that's a natural fact, yeah. Up all night with Freddie King. I've got to tell you that poker's his thing. Booze and ladies, they keep me right. As long as we can make it to the show tonight. We're an American band. We're an American band. We're coming to your town. We're gonna party down. We're an American band. Four young chiquitas in Omaha, waiting for the band to return from the show. Feeling good and feeling alright. Well, it's a Saturday night and the hotel detective was out of sight. Now these fine ladies had a plan. They were out to meet the boys in the band. Let's take 'em on, dudes. Let's get it on, and proceeded to tear that hotel down. We're an American band. We're an American band. We're coming to your town. We're gonna party down. We're an American band. Yeah, yeah, we're an American band. We're an American band. We're coming to your town. We're gonna party down. We're an American band. We're an American band. We're an American band. We're coming to your town. We're gonna party down. We're an American band. We're an American band. We're coming to your town. We're gonna party down. We're an American band. We're an American band. We're an American band. We're an American band. That's right. Hey, thank you so much, everybody. That's called "We're American Band" by Grand Funk Railroad. A couple interesting things about this tune. After I played it, I don't want to give it away too much. The name, but it was kind of written when they were on tour with Humble Pie, which was Peter Frampton's band, and it was a British band, and so they were out at a pub somewhere, and they were kind of just getting drunk and rowdy and saying to one another that what's better, British or American? British versus American band, and I guess the drummer, or I don't know, it's like back then, and this 1972. I guess they started saying we're an American band, and so that's how the song was written. It's sort of a narrative of them going around places and having fun with the band. So that's nice. The funny thing about the name of the band, Grand Funk Railroad, was actually like there was a Grand Trunk something so odd railroad out near Detroit at the time. That's where they got the name from, Grand Trunk. And it was actually before the genre funk was really sort of made up. So I just found it funny because this song, like I said, is on the 99th VH1's 99th spot for the greatest hard rock song. It's not really a hard rock song, nor is it a funk song, and it's by Grand Funk. And so this is some fun stuff with the number, our first number.
Jethro Tull winning the heavy metal Grammy instead of Metallica.
It's like, okay.
Sure.
And is there a rock category? I think it's just hard rock or heavy metal, right? I don't know. If that maybe that's the problem. Maybe there isn't just a rock best rock song. It's got to be hard rock. So who knows? That's what the.
Is there a roll category?
What's that?
A roll category?
A roll category?
You could rock or roll.
Yeah, right. Rock and roll song. Wait a minute. This sounds like rock and or roll. So that's number one. We made it through one tune so far. Let's give ourselves a round of applause. That's nice. It's good. It's good to have progress. Good to have progress. Let's see what the people might have to say. Hey, Erica. Hey, Mom. That's right. If you tuned in, folks, don't be afraid to say hello. I can't tell who's here unless you say hi, and you don't have to. It's just nice. But that's number one. We're gonna move on to number two. Number two, you may think that this might have been chosen by the producer.
But it's only song number two. I'm just saying. And when I first thought about, when I was just looking up, some facts about the song, I actually really thought it was kind of like a made-up word, which is silly. It's not. It's a real word, and I thought it might have been one of them cutesy name. Cutesy words they kind of made up, the writer might have made up to have fun, being an artist and whatnot. But I don't want to give too much away with this. It came out in 1997. That's what I'll say that. And I'll just kind of get into it. I think it's pretty appropriate for the election.
I would just add that there's always been one song that this band regrets putting on that album. That's all they've ever said. A lot of people speculate it might be this one just because it's such a...
Oh, they never said it was what song it was. They just... Okay.
Like in retrospect, they're like, I think there's maybe one song we could have taken off that album. And some fans speculate it's this one because it's such a...
Interesting.
...wild card in the track list,
That's very interesting. Well... that's for the super fans out there. You might have a closer understanding of what song this might be by just knowing me and Owen with that.
There you go.
It's right. But without further ado, we're going to move right along to number 2 here at Tuesday's Tunes. All right. Here we go. I will stop at nothing and say the right things when I electioneering. I trust I can rely on your vote. You I go forward, you go backwards, somewhere we will meet. You go forwards, I'll go backwards, somewhere we will meet. Riot shields, voodoo economics. It's life. It's just business. A cattle project I am. Well, I trust I can rely
till I'll go backwards somewhere we will meet. I'll go forwards, you go backwards somewhere we will Hey! Thank you so much, everybody.
Very topical.
Very topical. Yep. That's so.
Right on the nose.
As you could see in the lovely graphics brought to you by our producer Owen, there. That one is called Electioneering, and maybe you can see why you never really looked up the word. Maybe you thought it was made up. It seems like a mixture of engineering and election, but it's a real word, believe it or not. So. I'm the fool for thinking it wasn't. But so where this song came from, I thought it was kind of interesting. Was while Radiohead was, touring with their album Pablo Honey, not Pablo Honey, but Ben's.
Computer.
Not when they were on, because this was for OK Computer.
Right.
It was for the Ben's, where they felt like where they were selling their album everywhere they would go, they would shake these. They were shaking a lot of hands, and so Tom York just thought it would be kind of silly to say to people, as he shook their hands, "I trust I can rely on your vote," and I just thought that was the most hilarious thing. You're not even a politician, but just to like shake a hand with a fan or say a promoter or a sound engineer or whoever it may be. I can only imagine how weird that must have been, but awesome to have Tom York say to you, "I trust I can rely on your vote."
What a sarcastic little fella.
Yeah, he was. But that's what
I love him.
Yeah, that's why we love him. That's kind of why they wrote the song. Why he wrote the song is they felt like they were politicians. So I felt like that's kind of
definitely not cynical at all.
Definitely not cynical. No.
What's not cynical is there's a little viewing party going on in the chat. We got some friends.
Oh, killer!
Say hi.
I gotta tap in here.
Tap into the fan base, man.
Faster! Oh wow! All the way up there. There must be a little more of a delay. Delay. Yeah, it's got to travel all the way up there. It's got to take 102. By the tractor stop. But anyways, so that's number 2. I think we're doing good. We got momentum now. There's no stopping us. So let's see. Number 2. Now that means what? Number 3 is.
We know what time it is.
Need to have a bell to ring. Is our producer's choice. Our beloved producer Owen Buckley. Let's hear it for Owen Buckley. That's right. Owen Buckley has chosen a song for more of the election part of the theme tonight. We've got a couple more tunes after this one that we'll have fun with the birthday stuff. But so Owen picked one that came out in 2005, and which was our graduation year for me and Owen. Right? Is that true?
For college?
College. Well, yeah.
A little bit. I switched majors, so I think I was like a year after you.
You were 2006, I think, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was my graduation year.
Maybe I walked. And then
You might have walked, yeah. I feel like we walked together. We should know that. But what year is it? What? Anyways, I know I walked at least in 2005. But I feel like you did too. But I know that you still had some more schooling to do, and also I should have been done in 2004. But that's okay. Any kids listening, take your time with college.
Get it right.
Get it right. Do not rush that.
Maybe even wait.
Maybe even wait.
They're not going to go anywhere. They'll be happy to take your money whenever.
Exactly. And if anything, it may be cheaper if you wait longer. Mm-hmm. But yeah, getting back to the tune, number 3 here. We got this song was actually released in May 2005 on May 30th. And I think it was the single for the album. But I'm just gonna get into it because I don't want to give it away too much. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done before. But this is number 3 from your producer directly to your ears. Well, I wouldn't say directly. It goes through me and then into your ears. This is number 3 for you, folks. Hope you like it. I've got another confession to make. I'm your fool. Everybody's got the chains to break, holding you. Were you born to resist, to be abused? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Are you gone on to someone new? I needed someone to hang my head without your news. You gave me something I didn't have, but had no use. I was too weak to give in, too strong to lose. My heart is under arrest again, but I break loose. My head is giving me life or death, but I can't choose. I swear I'll never give in, and I refuse. Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Is someone taking your faith, you feel the pain you feel, you trust, you must confess? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? Is someone taking your faith? The pain you feel is real. The life you love to die to heal. The hope that starts the broken hearts you trust. You must confess to someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you. Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the best of you? I've got another confession to my friend. I'm no fool. I'm getting tired again. Somewhere new. Or were you born to resist or be abused? Is someone getting the best, the best, the best, the Is someone getting the best of you? I think I made it. I think I might have made it.
What a run.
Yeah, I might have made it. Woo. Yep.
Take a breath.
Yeah. There's some invigorating music. I'll tell you that. Invigorating. So that's The Best of You by the Foo Fighters. Honestly, don't know how that guy, Dave Grohl, how he actually sings that entire song all the way through, which is, I had to change the key down 2 times because it started up and and then I was like, I can't do that. And that was even more, and so I brought it down to, so props to Dave for singing that song. And actually, when they were recording it, he was concerned about his voice being damaged from singing that song, and he was also concerned about performing it live, like he would be able to get through it.
It's a good thing it didn't become a ginormous hit song or anything.
I know, right? So I guess
Some sort of like, was it a rough cut, deep cut?
Deep cut, yeah. Jeez. I just kind of feel bad for him that he has to blast through that. So, well, you wrote the damn thing. What the heck? No. But I have a couple of tunes like that. I get a little worried that I'll be able to perform them more than others. It just happens sometimes. You end up yelling the whole song. You really do just yell that entire song. I mean, you're singing a melody in there, but it's really just kind of. But that's when it comes from the heart, and that's what Dave said about the tune.
What a guy!
I know, what a guy, right? I wonder. I do wonder how many takes it took. If he did that in one take, or.
They spliced it up.
I know he drinks a lot of coffee, so he's going to be dehydrated. I don't know. I'm curious how they spliced that.
How does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Roll Pop?
He takes this. Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. That's good. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention that Katie feels bad she can't be here tonight. I just
miss her.
We do miss her. Katie, she had to work tonight, so that's why I just wanted to chime in and let everybody know that our beloved friend Katie wishes she could be listening live, but she can't tonight. So say hi to Katie, and she'll see it later on when she gets to view it later after when she gets out of work.
What's the word when you stop supporting something? Like stop buying something from a company.
Unsubscribe? Is that?
Can't think of it.
Cancel?
No. I'm blanking on the word. Anyway.
I don't think she really has, given up on us. She's working, She's got to make that dough. Got to make that dough. And anyone else out there
Speaking
that wish
of making that dough.
Yeah. And anybody else out there that's working tonight and wishes that they could be tuned into Tuesday's Tunes, we love you. And sorry I had to work tonight. And, it's always there for when you come home on the YouTube playlist. Or not the YouTube, it'll be on the Facebook. And once Owen puts it on YouTube in a couple of days, it's always there. The archives live on, Life finds a way. But, yeah, so now we're on to number 4.
Did we want to do the little website and stuff update or save that?
We did we have updated the website, so check that out. And gave it a few little fluffums, but I don't know. I feel like there it is, TuesdaysTunes.com .tv. There I am with the com again.
That'll still work, though, so don't worry.
That'll still work. I got to look at my posture. Owen set up a screen so I can see what I look like. I can't be over. Oh, my God. Sit up straight. Let's go. These people are watching. So let's keep moving. I know we're gonna show. Oh, he's sneaking it in there. So proud of his website. Well, that's the website. You know what? I give it all away.
I thought this was when we had this segment. Anyway, keep going.
No, I know. I'm just playing around. But yeah, we got a new website. Check it out. Here we go. We're gonna keep moving though. Number four. I decided to do a little research on what song was number one when I was born 40 years ago. In November. So we looked it up, and so back in 1982, this was the number one hit when I was born on November 15th. Now my birthday's next week. It's not this Tuesday. So yeah, I actually was born on a Tuesday. So
serendipitous.
Very
those Tuesday's tunes was meant to be.
Yeah, very meant to be. And I wonder if that's true or not. If I really was born on a Tuesday.
If anybody in the chat knows.
It just seems right. I mean, the guy that runs Tuesday's Tunes, he should have been born on a Tuesday, you know? But that's okay if I wasn't. It's
like
nice.
A bird. It's like a butterfly flapping its wings.
It's
know?
nice to think that I did. Hey, there's Nate. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Hey, Nate. I didn't realize you were here. I would have turned your light on. Jeez. There we go. All right, sorry about that. So let's see here. Now we're on number 4. Let's keep it moving. I don't want to drag along here, and then we'll talk about the tune afterwards. But this was the first. It won a bunch of awards, being number 1. But it was released in July 22nd, 1982, and then around my birthday, it landed at number 1. And here we go. So this is the song on the top of the hits way back then. Here we are. Who knows what tomorrow brings? In a world where few hearts survive, all I know is the way I feel when it's real. I keep it alive. The road is long, and there are mountains in our way, but we climb a step each and every day. Come on. Love lifts us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on mountains high. Love lifts us up where we belong, far from the world below, where the clear winds blow. And some, they hang on what it used to be and live their lives looking behind. All we have is here and now. Our lives are out there to find. Well, the road is long, and there are mountains in our way, but we climb a step each and every day. Everyone, love lifts us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on mountains high. to cry. Life is you and I, alive today. Oh yeah, love lift us up where we belong, where the eagles cry on mountains high. Love lift us up where we belong, far from the world below, where the clear winds blow. Love lift us up where we belong, far from the world below, where the clear winds blow. Alrighty. That's right. Here at Tuesday's Tunes, there's something for everybody. That's called "We're Up Where We Belong," and I've always liked that song. I always have. It's well crafted. It's got a modulation. It's got a little couple of nuances in there you didn't really know until you dug in. Very cool. Kind of really. It's from a movie, right?
Yep.
Tom Cruise. Something?
No, Richard Gere.
Richard Gere, one of the
Officer and a Gentleman.
Officer and a Gentleman. Yep, from 1982. And that was Jennifer Warnes and Joe Cocker. Excuse me. It was a duet, and kind of interesting for Joe Cocker to come and do that tune. He was more of a rock R&B sort of artist. Some folks said that kind of bruised his career or wasn't the best step for him, but I think it's a great song.
Mm-hmm.
I think he passed away in 2014, and Jennifer was, I was just reading the notes about it, and she was just, when she realized that he passed, obviously you can't sing the song with him anymore. She was just sick about it, and I just was like, wow, imagine that, I don't know, just to sing a duet with somebody and then to lose. It's just something to think about there. But what a lovely song, "Up Where We Belong." It's where love will take us. And it won a ton of awards. It won a Grammy for Best Pop Song, Golden Globe for Best Original Song, an Academy Award for Best Original Song, too.
Nice.
So I guess it really tickled everyone back in 1982. That's right.
Just for reference, Top Gun came out in 86.
Oh, it came out in 86, so I was 4. Yeah. Yep.
Also, your mom is fact-checking you in the chat, by the way.
Oh, what was it, maybe Monday?
Yep.
Come on.
Myth busted live on Tuesday's Tunes.
Sorry, it was Monday. Yeah, well, it's just nice to think, though. It's right next to Tuesday, so that's fine. But so I think that's what I had written about that tune. Yeah, that's kind of cool. That's a fun tune, fun to think about. It broadcasting out on the airwaves when I first entered the world 40 years ago. And now we kind of took a different view or a different angle here. We decided to go back 9 months from when I was born and look at the charts then to find what was number one when maybe I was conceived. So that's what number 5 is tonight. So it's funny what it ended up being. This particular tune, it was released in September 13th in 1981, and it held number 1 for 6 weeks once it did land there. It was the most successful song of this group. So we'll just leave it there. I'll do the number. It's like I said, it's from 1981, but it landed as number 1 in 1982. So here we go. Let's see how it comes out. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to try this thing. Oh. Does she talk? Does she walk? Does she come complete? My homeroom angel always pulled me from my seat. She was pure like snowflakes no one could ever stain. The memory of my angel never caused me pain. Years go by, I'm looking through my girly magazine. They find my homeroom angel and the pages in between. Oh, my blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. My angel is a centerfold. Angel is a centerfold. My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. Angel is a centerfold. Slip me notes under my desk while I was thinking about her dress. While I was turned away before she caught my eye. I was shaking in my shoes whenever she flashed those baby blues. Something had a hold on me when the angel passes by. The soft and fuzzy sweaters, the magical to touch. To see her in that negligee, well, it's all too much. The blood runs cold. Yeah, my memory has just been sold. My angel is the centerfold. Angel is the centerfold. My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. Angel is a centerfold. Angel is a centerfold. Na 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 na. Well, it's okay. I understand. This ain't no never land. I'll see you when the issue's gone. I'll see you when your clothes are on. We'll take your car. Well, yes, we will. Take your car and drive it. We'll take it to a motel room and take them off in private. Now the part of me has just been ripped. Pages from my mind are stripped. Oh no, I can't deny it. Oh yeah, I gotta buy it. My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. My angel is a centerfold. Angel is a centerfold. My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. Angel is a centerfold. La 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 la. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. La 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 la. Centerfold. The angel is a centerfold. My blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. Angel is a centerfold. Angel is a centerfold. Come on, everyone, blood runs cold. My memory has just been sold. My angel is a centerfold. Angel is a centerfold. Ra-ba-ba. Second reprise. Na, 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 na. That's right, everyone.
All right.
Yeah, we have a good time over here, you know? So that's called Centerfold by the Geils band, and it's a really silly tune. I never thought...
Pretty clever.
It's
lyrics.
pretty clever lyrics, yeah. I never thought that's what they were singing about. I don't know. I can't. It's funny when you actually take a minute to listen to the song and the words and every. especially the Geils band. It's not like I listen to them a lot. And Freeze Frame, and it's just cool. It just was like, wow, and like that riff in the beginning, it just sort of trickles in throughout the chorus to the rest of the song. It's cool. It's a really cool, fun song from their album Freeze Frame. And
big deal back in the day.
It was a pretty big deal back in the day. And as you can tell from the lyrics, it's just kind of about a crush that you have on a gal, and you end up kind of maybe seeing her in a which I thought the way that it was worded in the online here was an unspecified men's magazine. It's a very polite way to say dirty magazine, I think, an unspecified men's magazine where he
got to keep it friendly for the radio.
discovered his high school crush, which is just a funny thing to, kind of reminds me of the Forrest Gump scene when he's flipping through a magazine and, Jenny has the picture of her college sweater, and it's in one of those unspecified men's magazines. So she got kicked out of college for that. But anyway, so next week I'm going to be turning 40. That's why we did the what do you call it? The birthday kind of bookend things we just did there. And I kind of wanted to shamelessly ask you if you really like what we do here at Tuesday's Tunes. We're going to flash up a way for you to. Oh, there we go. Completely blocking me out so that.
Oh, sorry.
Shamelessly. Oh, wow. Okay, so.
We'll have to rehearse that one.
Okay, so anyways, if you can see over here, yeah. If you'd like to tip us, that's the easiest
do that
way.
Again? No, seriously, do it again.
Where's that?
Oh, I can't. I was moving it back here to follow you as you move, but it doesn't update the main one.
Oh,
as
yeah,
like
he's
a
trying
joke.
to get.
So as you moved
He's
around,
riding the faders.
The logo. Yeah, exactly. All right, well, let me take.
Riding the faders. All right, we're losing the numbers. We got to get off. No, we also got some food in the oven. I cooked up some sausage, peppers and onions, potatoes. It smells lovely. We got to pull it out of the oven. But thanks again for joining us, folks. I hope you got out there to vote. Tune in to Bill Bartholomew's election review on WPRO, like we will, once we're done airing here. And yeah, thanks again. We got a busy week. I got a show tomorrow night at the Tavern with Bill and Randy. That's right. Busy week. And then Thursday night, I'm playing at Poor Judgment just down the street from 10 to 1. Yeah, keep it going. And then also Saturday evening at the Pump House. Will be quite the evening down in Wakefield. We have Brian Flamon, Bill Bartholomew, and Fave playing the Pump House. So
what a lineup. Get
down there. You'll definitely enjoy yourself, and we'll love to see you there. But till then or next time, thanks again for joining us here at Tuesday's Tunes. Our next show is November 22nd. November 22nd. So we're looking forward to that just before Thanksgiving. And I guess that's going to be a nice time. So we'll see you then. Enjoy the rest of your night, folks, and happy Election Day from all of us here at Tuesday's Tunes. Hey! All right, roll that beautiful beat. Now